Hey, yo, what's up, guys? So we've got two teams today for the 10-star KIZUNA boss preparation. I tried to keep it simple and accessible in terms of characters. I'll probably post more teams when the KIZUNA comes out with the 10-star playthrough, along with the super boss teams, so stay tuned for that. Before we dive in, please consider subscribing. I post teams, guides, and OPTC content regularly. It doesn't cost you anything and it makes a huge difference for me. So we start with the strength boss. We're going with the team with the OG Gear 5 Luffy because most people have him. Preferably, you want to bring Dorian Borgie Friend Captain. This team should work with or without them, but preferably you should bring them mainly because it makes it easier and it also gives you more tokens and more super boss tokens too. Uh, all of the units here are pretty old except Sanji. I assume the majority of people pulled him because it's a super. It was a super treasure map, and he's pretty convenient here. So I just added him. He can be replaced with this quick Momonosuke, this one here, or the free-to-play Frankie, the Psy one. I wouldn't advise using this one because his animation is pretty long, but if you don't have any other option, you can just use that. And you also can replace him with Zoro Sanji or Nami Karina. I'm not gonna show them to you because you already know Zoro Sanji and Nami Karina. The only support needed is this Ivankov. If you don't have her, you can replace her with the Shiryu free-to-play support that removes poison. You probably know which one I'm talking about. This one. And other than that, the team doesn't need any supports. You can just add stats, or you can add some other mini shenanigans if you wanna add more damage. But other than that, I don't think you need anything else. On stage 2, we're going to assume that you bring in Dorian Borgie Friend Captain. The support will remove the poison. And since we're running OG Gear 5 Luffy, we don't need to worry about our HP if it's below 80% or not when we go into stage 3. So we're gonna just use his EX and his special. It's gonna give us some orbs and some buffs to get through the stage. Kid and Killer have the potential ability against the special limiter. It doesn't need to be leveled up because we're only using one special on this stage, and it's gonna reduce it to 1. And when we go into it's gonna reduce it to 2, and when we go into the last stage, it's gonna be removed completely. In this situation, when you're running or when you're not running Dorian Borgie Friend Captain, you're gonna have to use double Gear 5 Luffy EX and their special to remove the resilience. And also you have to add this pudding on Sanji to remove the stun on the last stage. That's in the case if you're not running Dorian Borgie Friend Captain. Also, I think you should move them here because the stun removes doesn't make the support activate. And then we go. I think this should be good for stage 2, and then on stage 3 we have special reverse, special bind, attack down, defense up, 8 turns of barrier, and 3 turns of damage nullification. Gear 5 Luffy did with this stage so well. The bind and special reverse get taken care of by his friend Captain, his Captain ability, and then we use his EX to be able to go through the barrier and the damage nullification. He gives so much value for this fight, it's pretty dumb to not bring him, in my opinion, unless you want to have fun with some other characters. If we're under 80% HP, we get hit by a stun, it'll be removed by the special of Dorian Borgie Friend Captain, or if, as I said, if we don't have them as Friend Captain, you bring that pudding support to remove the stun. And then Sanji will remove the defense with his special, and then Chopper will take care of the attack down and also give us an orb boost that buffs all characters. It's a rainbow buff. Magellan and Kid Killer are here to give us more damage. Magellan gives us color affinity and attack boost and applies poison on the enemy. He has double special activation. And Kid and Killer give us I think a chain boost. We want to use them last because they give us other boosts like a color affinity and an orb boost that only buff int and dex, and we want to use other boosts that buff the whole team. So we want to use their special last to only take advantage of their chain buff. This team is pretty solid unless I miss something. It should last a very long time until probably the end of the KIZUNA event. And we go into the int boss. This team is in the same vein as the previous one. I tried to use all the common units, and you can run it with double gear 5 captains or with Dorian Borghi friend captain preferably for your sake. You get more tickets and more super boss tokens. So on stage 2, he changes the left column orbs into bomb and makes all orbs do 90% damage and put a bomb barrier on himself. We're gonna use the gear 5 EX to go through the barrier, and the Kid and Killer make the bomb slots beneficial and give us a full board of matching orbs or bomb orbs with their super swap. So we're gonna use the EX of Luffy, and then we're gonna do the super swap of Kid and Killer, which is gonna make all our orbs bomb. And then we just gonna tap and go into the last stage. Hopefully it's enough damage, otherwise we can add Dorian Borghi special or the friend captain special, whichever friend captain you bring in with here, because you can bring any friend captain with this setup here. On stage 3, Puddin supports is going to remove the stun in case we don't have a friend captain Dorian Borghi. And then we start with Luffy special for the matching orbs and the color affinity. And then we're going to use Momonosuke special for the attack boost, and he's going to remove attack down and give us end of turn damage to bypass the resilience. Sanji will remove the burn and the hunger. I think he needs hunger to be maxed because I think it's 2 turns. Yeah, it needs to be at least level 4. Or somewhere you can bring something that can give you what they call them, recovery orbs or Semla orbs. But just max the hunger for this character is pretty good for co-op or other content. And then we're gonna use Jinbei after Sanji to remove the paralysis. And finally, like the previous team, we're gonna use Kid and Killer to give us a chain buff, chain boundary, because on the last stage, when our chain is below 2.5, we do basically no damage. And that way we deal with all the mechanics. The resilience with the Momonosuke, the attack down with the Momonosuke 2, the threshold we don't care because we have gear 5 Luffy, and the burn with Sanji. And the paralysis orbs are removed by the special of Jinbei. So these are the teams. I might have missed something or overlooked something or underestimated a debuff or something. Just stay tuned for the playthrough video. If you need replacement or help, just let me know in the comments down below. As I said, check the playthrough video when it comes out. If the team doesn't work, I'll correct it there. And please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.